All right. Hello, everyone. Today, what we're doing is I saw that the trailer for Help Wanted 2 decided to drop, and what we're going to do is we're going to be reacting to it and breaking down what we see. So, without further ado, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to watch it all the way through, and then we're going to go back and we're going to look for little details. Let me just make sure on my phone that I am. Okay, I can hear myself. Perfect.
Time to clock in. The first day at a new job can be daunting, anxiety inducing, and downright terrifying. Fazbear Entertainment is different. We are invested in you. At a Fazbear location, you are given the opportunity to find your lane. What interests you? Customer service? Technical support? Safety and security? Game testing? Perhaps test driving one of our ride attractions.
Okay.
Maybe you are more suited to glamour and fashion with service to the stars. Try a little of everything and find what speaks to you. Whatever it may be, there's only one way to find out. Now accepting applications.
Okay. Oh. All right, there was a lot there to go over. So let's break it down from the very beginning.
Time to clock in. The first day at a new job can
All
be
right, so I
daunting,
think
anxiety inducing.
from the way that they're presenting this, it does very much seem like this is going to be more of like less of what the first Help Wanted was, where that wasn't really much of job, like it wasn't focused on like we were actually joining a job. It was more of just, hey, you're we need your help. I guess it was sort of like a job, but more of a beta tester sort of thing of like, here's something that we're working on and we need you to make sure that it's not gonna that it works. And in this sense, it seems more of like we're getting hired to do just maybe odd tasks around. Maybe. I can't tell exactly because there is a lot here.
And downright
All
terrifying.
these pictures.
Fazbear Entertainment.
Did that say lobotomy? It did. You barely know. I think all these pictures are from the either the last VR game or Pizzeria Simulator. So doing a little bit of recycle. This one, I hate this one just because of this kid. This kid is horrifying to me. I think all the boys are kind of a little horrifying, but this one, he's like,
In you. At a Fazbear location, you are given the
all right, so what kind of game do we have here? Phaser Blast. But it doesn't look like the Phaser Blast that we're used to. Because this, I don't remember what the VR offices look like, but this kind of looks like what I imagine the first VR office looks like, the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 VR office. And this looks more like a Western sort of theme rather than the spacey theme that we have in current Phaser Blast. So that's kind of interesting. So that leads me to believe that we're going to be getting stuff Huh. I'm trying to think. Would that be before Security Breach in general, or would that be after Security Breach when they try doing some rebranding stuff? Uh, I'm not entirely sure.
The opportunity to find
Okay, we got Foxy, which we haven't seen Foxy
your lane.
in a while. Oops. Yeah, we haven't seen Foxy in a while, so this is going to be interesting. Is this going to be like... Because this looks like the design of the Foxy that we already have, just with a coat and a hat. Captain Foxy. So I'm not exactly sure. Because this doesn't look very glam rock, I guess.
Your lane.
What do we got over here? Anything interesting? This looks like it might be some sort of a ride.
What interests you?
And then we're making nachos here.
Customer service.
It's gonna be like what are those games? The Papa Pizza games, the ones where you like just have one thing go across and you have to be like, oh, this goes on, this goes on.
Technical support.
So this is definitely gonna be in the pizzeria. This definitely looks like it's gonna be in the El Chips area. So we're gonna be doing some nacho
What interests
making.
you? Customer service.
Interesting in the backgrounds. Can't tell if that's a thing or not. Right there in the background. My mouse might have just died. Oh, it's coming back. It's alive. Barely.
Technical support. Safety.
Technical support. So we're going to have to grab wires, put them on top of these little areas, and then I guess, what's the word? Not staple, but my mouse is having a hard time staying connected to my computer. Interesting. But yeah, we take these bad boys, slap them onto the correct colored areas, nail that stuff to the motherboard.
Safety and security.
And then something's wrong with Helpy here. Are we going to have to like... What is this guy saying here?
Safety and security.
Safety and security. But it kind of looks like this is some sort of diagnostics. And we might be gassing Helpy to try and, I don't know, perform surgery or something first. Makes me kind of wonder, though, if we're like...
Security?
Why would we need to gas a robot, though? Because my first thought was, oh, maybe we're like hypnotizing Helpy to turn him into the Helpy that we see in the augmented world. But those are two different Helpies. One is completely digital. This looks to have a body, and why would you be gassing a robot in order to try and hypnotize it, you know?
Game testing?
Those didn't match. This looks like a matching game, and that didn't match, but he still gives you the okay. Yeah, I think this is what Foxy is a part of. Whatever this is, it's going to be like one of those rides that you sit in and you shoot all the little things. And these are all going to be your little, your points, whatever you get. There's a Helpy.
Perhaps test driving one of our ride attractions. Maybe you are more...
This makes me think that we might be playing as Cassie.
...into glamour.
Or we might get some Cassie sort of hints. Because Cassie's the only one that we know who, like, canonically does makeup with Roxy. Also, Roxy looks a little effed up here. She's got all these cracks in her everything. What
What does original Roxy look like? Because something does look wrong here. FNAF Roxy. Images. Maybe it's just like the angle. She looks more... Where's my mouse? There it is. I don't know. With what I'm... Maybe I shouldn't do that. I just saw some NSFW stuff. Here, I'll expand this one. There we go. We do want it small, so I can kind of like look at the difference. I think it might just be like a lighting thing, or because like it's in VR, her like angles are a little bit weird. Like you're like right in front of her face, because she looks wider here than she does here. And the colors did look a little off, but that again could just be lighting, like the lipstick, or maybe whatever we're doing here. I just didn't know if this was original Roxanne or not. Let's see, does she have the... She does have the earring. I can't tell on this side because her hair is kind of in the way. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh my god.
And fashion with service to the stars. Try a little.
And then we're making some of those paper plate things, it seems like. I think this is going to be similar to like the Build a Mangle sort of thing. Whatever that game was called. And if we mess it up, then sun or moon.
Little of everything and find what speaks to you.
Is there anything else in this?
Try a little of everything and find what's...
I feel like that there was something like right at the end there. Maybe not. These... Oh, there's teeth in there. I don't like that.
And find what's...
Whack-a-mole or bonk
Speaks to you.
Yes. I'm assuming if you hit the help
You.
What's up? Yeah, okay, so this is definitely Fazer Blast, but it's a different version. It's the old Western. I guess before Fazer Blast became space themed, it was Western. But then that doesn't... So Foxy is like pirate themed, but that doesn't go with Western themed really. But that cutout of Chica that we find is Western themed. I think I actually did see it somewhere in this trailer. I don't remember where it's at, but if it's further down this way, then I'll point it out. By the way, Helpy? Something's wrong with Helpy here. Oh, it's probably you gassed
Whatever it may be.
so now he has rabies or whatever.
Whatever it may be.
Interesting. Okay, so you have to use the light.
There's only one way to find out.
Flashlight in order to stun Moon. Is there going to be a lot of Sun and Moon in this? Because I remember whenever I saw the videos of the live area that they had, I forget where it was, PAX or something. They had Baby's head and they had Moon sitting in like a box or something. Now, whatever this is, this looks closer to like the theme of Fazer Blast that we have. So are we gonna get like 3 different Phaser Blasts? We're gonna get the Western theme and the space theme, and then probably a different one. Maybe an underwater one, since that's what Kids Cove is. Maybe Kids Cove is like the remains of a different Phaser Blast that they tried for a little bit. What was that? Sitting in the office. Okay. They expected at least one of these. The Phaz Cam used to flash were those animatronics. Okay, and this is during what looks like the matching one, maybe, because I can't exactly stop on that frame, but I think I see him with a VR headset. And then Ballora, but this looks like FNAF 1. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I knew we were going to get more sister location stuff, but the fact that Ballora is in a FNAF, what looks like FNAF 1 area, just from this button and this floor. What's this? Oh, okay. So we have Funtime Freddy, and we have to, what, yell at him or something to go away? Yeah, I think that was something that we had to do in sister location. We had to use some sort of a sound in order to attract him away. So instead of just pushing a button like we did in there, I'm sure. Oh, is that what these battery things are? Where were the batteries? Okay, I don't remember where I saw the batteries. They couldn't have been on here for like a split second, right? They have to be here. Am I delusional? I might be delusional. Okay. Oh, well, here's the batteries that I was talking about. That's not the instance that I was thinking of them, because I thought there was a different one back this way. But yeah, you have to like restart the power to different areas. Whenever you're doing the Funtime Freddy thing, so these could be the same thing, maybe. And then we have Music Man. Does Music Man look different? What does Music Man normally look like? Music Man. FNAF. Images. Okay, his eyes are normally completely black. Does that mean something? I don't know. Here, let me just show the image that I found. Luckily, Music Man is not as sought after, I guess, by the community. I don't have to worry too much about the NSFW artwork, but yeah. Definitely the same Music Man, just with glowing white eyes instead of pitch black ones. So what would be the point of that, though, you know? Mouse, I need you to cooperate with me. Thank you. Like, is it going to be like a Don't Wake the Wiggler sort of situation in Mario?
We got, oh, interesting. Okay. I just saw 3 things here. So we have, I don't remember what these guys are called, but I remember they were from Ultimate Custom Night, and they just kind of went in front of your face. We had the, is that, that's just Circus Baby, I think. Yeah, that's just Circus Baby. And then we have Dreadbear back here. Is he pointing or is he T-posing for dominance? I think he's pointing at something. So you're going to have to constantly keep getting point. Hang on, I'm not up to you yet, Freddy. So he could just be a part of the attraction of like, oh, if you're on this path, you're going in this direction. And these look like fake little cutouts, which is kind of funny. So it looks like they might be... It looks like this, if the VR game isn't canonically another VR game, and we are actually applying for a job, and we are like doing all these whack jobs, like riding this ride to see if it works. This feels like it's another nod at, hey, you remember how we used to have those bad rumors about the animatronics killing people? Yeah, here's another nod to that, and we're just going to do that inside the shooting game, because why not? I don't know why they would do that, but definitely feels like a thing. So Dreadbear is definitely just, I think, pointing in the direction of wherever this cart is that we're going. I don't know why he's here, but I love him. Excuse me. I guess we're doing maintenance on Freddy now. The thing is, I don't know. I don't think this is a jump scare. I think this is... We're doing maintenance, and we successfully opened his mouth in order to get whatever we need. But the hands and the shaking head definitely make us think that this is like... I mean, this is going to be like one of those jump scares where we push a button and they make it like very quick and have a really scary noise with it. So it is going to probably scare a lot of people, but Freddy here isn't attacking. He is definitely in a, okay, you can definitely get whatever is in my mouth now. Whatever that being, though, maybe it's something wrong with the eyes because they are completely black with red pupils. Maybe maybe he's just missing his eyes, and these are like, because, hang on. FNAF endoskeleton. I think these guys, at least the... Yeah. So, like, these guys, the ones that are from the Glamrocks, have the red eyes. But I guess they also do have these whites around them. So maybe that doesn't work. What I'm thinking. Okay. Just a thought. But then we have to wonder, because I can't tell from this, but apparently also I can't tell from what everybody else was saying. I guess I haven't studied Freddy as much as everyone else, but apparently the lightning bolt is different between the prototype and the Freddy that we play in Security Breach. So if this lightning bolt matches with prototype Freddy,
Maybe it'll be easier to see. Nope, because it's smaller now. There. Let's just open it this way. Yeah, that didn't help. It really didn't help. I can't tell. Yeah, I really can't tell. It might be the same, which means that this is our prototype Freddy. And if that's prototype Freddy, then that could mean that all of this takes place in between Security Breach and Ruin, which would make sense if they're trying to hire people in order to fix the damage in between. This is a very odd thing to just land on. Am I missing something here? Can I turn up the brightness somehow? No. No. This just feels odd. It's pitch black. We have 2 clouds, a sun. Like, I feel like this is something that we're gonna see in, like, one of the that we're riding, but, like, what is in this pitch blackness right here? Like, there's a lot of darkness around this singular image, either meaning that this singular image is going to be important, or they're hiding something in all this blackness. I'm trying to clean off my screen right now. Maybe there's something. I don't think I can turn up the brightness right now. Actually, I can turn up the brightness on my laptop, I think. But I don't know how much that's gonna help. Wow, that was quick. Yeah, it's still pitch black on my screen. More of Music Man here. See, Music Man is the DJ, so I'm wondering if this is like the, all right, time to go home, everyone. Lights on, but like the headlights aren't on or something. Or maybe he's in like some sort of party mode here. What do we got? What did I miss? Angry looking Helpy. Perhaps a finger. Don't put your finger near his face or else he'll shock you or break your finger. I don't know. A Helpy diagram. Very creepy. Some different tools. I don't know what any. Stapler, remote. Don't know. What did that say? Hello. Hi. So we got Pepper's Pickled Popcorn, which is probably going to be like our exotic butters from Sister Location. And then we have Scrap Baby sitting here. Good to see you, Scrap Baby. Which this leads me to believe that this is supposed to be happening in the real world, because I don't think Scrap Baby has ever gotten any digital representation. We've seen little dolls of Scrap Baby, which apparently, according to some other theorists that I've been watching, she shouldn't exist, because from Help Wanted 1, Scrap Baby is never mentioned.
basically, I think most of FNAF Pizzeria Simulator is not mentioned. So the dolls that we see around the pizzeria mean that Scrap Baby is like alive or something. I think that's what they're theorizing about. But the fact that we see her either means that this is supposed to completely disprove whatever the heck they were getting at, like their theories. I see the little hearts. Thank you for the hearts. So it's either trying to disprove, like, tell us completely, no, that is not what we're getting at. This VR2 is gonna pick up any loose ends that we didn't get in the first VR game, including Scrap Baby, because we see Circus Baby in the first game. We're now seeing Scrap Baby. So if this does take place in VR, this is gonna completely get rid of all those theories. But if it doesn't, if it takes place in the real world, Scrap Baby is now going to be a problem for us again, which could be interesting, because that does mean that Scrap Baby and the Blob, two separate entities, could meet again, which would be interesting. We got Funtime Freddy again. Does this show off anything else? No, I think this is just going through a bunch of really close to getting jump scares. I hear a ticker here. I'm assuming it's because you're on a timer to try and make this monstrosity. And then you're probably going to have to tell... There's an animatronic over here, that, right? Yeah, it was Sun. You have to tell Sun that you're done. Are those eyes? Who is this? This leads me to believe that there's going to be a puppet. Oh yeah, there was definitely somebody there, because it moved. Is that Ballora again? Just with the light out? Because it does seem like it's spinning. Okay, it might have just been Ballora again. Jump scare.
Now accepting applications.
Again, the whole applications thing leads me to believe that this is going to be happening in the real world. But I could definitely see that just being a red herring, not red flag, red herring, where throw in your application, you're going to be another beta tester for our VR experience again. And then full-on Scrap Baby jump scare right here. Yeah, there's a lot to see in this, and also just not a lot also. So a lot of this is just, is this taking place before Security Breach or after Security Breach? Scrap Baby. Because, here, let me see. DJ Music Man. If I can find a good picture of DJ Music Man, from the game, perhaps we'll be able to... My mouse is, I think, dying. I like Music Man. He is very nice. He is very nice. I do like me some Music Man. I don't... This might be official. In which case, we can bring Music Man down here. He looks a little beat up in both of them, so I just know that that's something that happens during, what is it called? Security Breach.
like the animatronics get dirtier and dirtier throughout the night. So either he doesn't do this, like he just stays dirty all the time because he's absolutely massive and nobody wants to clean him, which, yeah, that's fair. He's absolutely huge. Or this whole dirtiness is supposed to show that it happens after Security Breach, but before Ruin, which could help answer a good bit of questions. But if we go in the other direction and it comes before Security Breach, it could answer what happened to Bonnie. We might finally actually get that answer, which would be interesting. Put Music Man back up here. Come on. Oh my god, my mouse is not connecting properly. We're going to have to use the trackpad. I think this is going to just basically be some sort of build a mangle situation again. What I don't understand is, let me get it. There's one of Ballora here. It's right about here. This is most definitely FNAF 1. Right here. The door buttons. This is new, but that's a FNAF 2 thing, so that's like just warning you, hey, you know, you need to go back and wind up the music box again. But this is all FNAF 1 except for this little image. This kind of throws me. It could just be that this is a new mechanic because we're dealing with the Funtime animatronics. And I think we saw Ballora on both sides because this is now the right side of the office, and the oh my god, I really need to stop using the mouse. The earlier clip that we get, where is she at? Not that early. Where is she? She's on the left side of the office. I do remember it's like right here. Is that not it? It's just another... Okay. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So this is the left side of the office, and she comes from the right side. So could be that she just kind of ballerinas her way. She ballerinas her way around the entire area. Or was the power wasn't out on this at this one, so it's not like she's pulling a. She's not being Freddy in the FNAF 1 office. She's most definitely power's on because the door closes here. Power's on the other one because we saw the percentage. So why would the Funtimes be in the FNAF 1 location? Like, yeah, it could just be a, haha, here's a fun game for you to play, like the one where you hide in the closet and all the animatronics run past you like Circus Baby. But I don't know, it just makes me think that there has to be something here. Obviously, they're probably not going to show any of the big reveals in this, but this one is centered a lot around Sister Location and Security Breach. And I guess also Pizzeria Simulator. Am I missing one? I know there's one in between.
I guess not. Uh, so what could that mean? What does this mean? What are they trying to tell us here? What are they trying to tell us? Well, obviously they're going back to sister location because they're either retconning something or we missed something and they're like, ah, yes, you are all stupid idiots and you really need to like look at this more in depth. Because that's what Scott likes to do. Sister gonna be here in a few. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'll wrap it up here in a minute. Yeah, because I've been going for almost an hour here, right? Is that what this is going to tell me if I look at it? It's not going to tell me anything. I can't read. I feel like this has a lot of potential to go in a lot of ways. And I feel I'm too stupid to understand what those ways are. So I think I'll leave this little analysis of this here. See, we see a lot of Circus Baby. Circus Baby, Scrap Baby, we see both of them hunting us in different games. So it leads me to believe that she's going to be very important from here forward. Perhaps she is trying to get a new body. Maybe she already has a new body. Maybe this is all VR and she's trying to pull a William Afton and escape to the real world once again. But I guess we'll have to wait until December, which isn't that far away. Yeah, we have 10 days before December starts. December's a 30-day long month. We might get it halfway through. I'm sure they want to get it out before Christmas so that people get it for Christmas. So we probably won't have to wait too much longer for this game in order to try and find all of its secrets. So I guess I'll leave this little analysis here. Thanks everyone who came. Where's OBS? There you are. Thanks everyone who came. Maybe I could do more of these in the future if anyone enjoyed it. So if you're watching in the future, let me know. All right.